Okay, Monday morning is coming up to 8:15 on BBC Radio 1, and Jack Whitehall is here. Good morning, Jack Whitehall. How are you?
There's a lot of pressure on me.
There is a lot of pressure.
The pre-chat.
There is a lot of pressure. Well, I was saying I can't wait for you to come in because Monday, and I was like, Jack Whitehall's funny, and Fiona was like, yeah, he better be. He better be.
I'm going to have to dance like a little performing monkey.
Yeah, the cameras are on, so we can see that performance.
Okay.
How are you? How's life?
Yeah, very good, thank you.
What's going on?
I was doing a preview last night for my tour, and then
The arena tour.
For the arena tour.
It's just had more dates added to it.
Some more dates added to it.
Okay, Adele.
In all the big cities, Birmingham, Manchester, Peterborough. all the big dates.
All the big ones.
All the big ones.
And how was that? Because that's basically, is that like testing out new material?
Yeah. It's quite fun, that process, because I think fun to go and see it as well, because it's the moment where there's a lot of jokes and routines and stories that will never see the light of day again, because they're things that I thought were funny in my head, but it turns out are not funny in any way, shape or form.
How do you deal with that when you've made a joke on stage, like last night, and people don't laugh?
When it bombs?
Yeah.
Well, you've just got to embrace it, I think. Like, sometimes it's better to not acknowledge that it bombed, and sometimes you have to just, like, if it's a real stinker, you have to acknowledge that you've made that happen and kind of apologise and move on.
Sorry, guys. Yeah. I filmed a thing with Alan Carr the other week, and he's so funny to me. He kills me. And he was doing a few jokes that people weren't laughing at. And then he was like, right, screw you lot. And he was like actually shouting at the audience to the point where he was like, not reading that because they don't think it's funny. And he was like hating on the audience. Yeah.
Mine's more blaming myself, like the kind of, I'm more like curl up into the fetal position and cry a bit.
Do you actually get sad if you get off stage and people haven't laughed?
Yeah, but I mean, this is getting really deep. Like,
well, I'm your therapist.
It's not even 8:30, and I'm telling you about the tears of the sad clown. There's a lot of drinking alone in hotels.
This is the plight of a comedian. Yeah. It really is. But this is going to be a huge arena tour.
Yeah,
like a massive arena tour.
It's the biggest one I've ever done.
How do you prepare for something like this? Like, how do you get ready for it? Because it is terrifying.
Yeah, and I also, like, I'm a big believer that if you're doing a show in an arena, it's best to, like, I like putting on a show and having some kind of bells and whistles on it, and making it like a really exciting night out. So I throw everything at it and really try to make it feel like it's been worth coming all the way out to one of those massive cavernous arenas.
Yeah, make it worth.
I have some ideas though.
Okay, can you share any of them now?
So there's going to be a big finale, like an action movie influenced finale to the show, which is going to be pretty
Do you go and watch like other people's shows and think, oh, that's good, that's bad, I'll take that from that, like the Beyonce show or anything?
The Beyonce show,
do you draw influence from that?
I haven't told you that.
No.
That I went to see Beyonce at the O2 and I thought, I want to come down like she's coming down.
Oh, really?
That thing.
That needs to happen.
Yeah, but that's quite weird that when it comes to creating a show, my one creative influence is Beyonce Knowles. That maybe says some things about me and faults of me as a comedian, that my influence is Beyonce.
But
I want more costume changes. Not enough comedians have costume changes. None of them have wardrobe changes, and I've decided that I'm having a wardrobe change. Because they say, and my agent always says it every time, she's like, you can't have a wardrobe change, because then when we film it for, like, DVD or Netflix or whatever, it's just going to look weird if you're suddenly in a different outfit. It's like, I don't care. You get really sweaty, and then at the interval you have to go back out in the same horrible sweaty shirt. I'm having a costume change.
You can have a costume change.
I am.
You should have one. But break some boundaries.
I don't care.
You can do that.
I'm Jack Whitehall, and I'm the Mariah Carey of comedy.
I hosted a show once with Rita Ora, and she had 11. It's only 11. It was a 2-hour show. Every link we were late for, because we were like, Rita's just changing her wig.
Yeah.
Like, non-stop. It was like, why 11?
Yeah.
Why?
Well, I know what I am. I know what I am, and I'm fine with that. There was a moment this morning, I have an event that I'm hosting this evening. I have black tie with me, and I genuinely considered wearing it on your show. That's the kind of guy that I am. I wish I had now. And you know what? When we play the next song, I'm going to put some of it on. So for the second half of this interview, I know it's radio, it'll be lost on everyone, but I will be wearing black tie.
Just
Monday
a black
morning,
tie.
in black tie, in Radio 1.
Okay, let's make that happen.
That's the kind of man that I am.
He's got 2 minutes to do it. Jack Whitehall, in black tie, after this.
BBC Radio 1.
If one more label try to stop me, it's gonna be some dreadhead. It's in your lobby.
Look at this. Get online now and see this. Witness this fashion moment. bbc.co.uk/Radio 1. Jack Whitehall in black tie.
From 2 chains to 1 bow tie. Why am I doing this? Instantly regretting putting on the black tie.
I like it.
Although, probably in like the BBC radio in like the 50s, they all did it like this. Have you got your suit for tonight, Nick? Tell me about your suit.
I do have my suit for tonight. So tonight, Jackie's hosting Fashion Awards in London, which is huge.
Yeah,
and we were talking about this before, and genuinely, thank God you are presenting it, because you make it a lot of fun. And you really do.
Yeah.
But yeah, my suit. So you have to wear black tie. You have to look super nice to it.
I have to. Yeah, you have to.
And you have to. It's black tie. Yeah. It's proper posh. So I don't have a tuxedo to hand. So I've borrowed one. And it's currently in the office. And lovely Caroline and Megan, who work in the office, said to me, come in immediately after the show, first thing. And I was like, what's the rush? And they were like, we're worried they were trying to find a polite way of saying it. They're like, we're worried it might be a little tight, which is a nice fashion-y way of saying, you're definitely too fat for this French designer.
Run over here, fatty bum bum. Yeah. We need to make sure that we don't need to go out and buy a load of safety pins for this evening's event.
Go via a Bikram yoga class if you can. Yeah, it might fit.
I think it'll be fine.
I don't know if it will.
It'll be great.
I don't know.
Look wonderful, and if it doesn't, you can wear safety pins down the side of it like that Liz Hurley dress.
Yeah.
Really cool.
What? The dress?
The dress.
Oh, was it that dress?
That dress.
That dress.
This is my problem. That's my only fashion knowledge, is that one dress. Basically, I know nothing about fashion, and they get me through these awards every year, which I'm very thankful that they do, but I read out the names of these nominees. I don't know the gender of some of these designers until I get to the end of the sentence. Like, that's how little that I know about fashion. And it's scary. It's the scariest. It's the scariest gig I've ever done, the Fashion Awards, because the front row, when you go out to tell your jokes, is Anna Wintour and Karl Lagerfeld. Last year,
great crowd.
One of the people doing a speech mentioned Butlins in their speech as a reference, and I saw Karl Lagerfeld turn to Anna Wintour, and then Anna Wintour whisper into Karl Lagerfeld's ear, which means I saw firsthand Anna Wintour explaining to Karl Lagerfeld what Butlins was. What an amazing moment.
That is an incredible moment to be part of. Yeah. Have you met her? She's, famously terrifying, Anna Wintour. Have you met her? Have you spoke to her?
We sort of like crossed each other on stage and stuff, but I don't think we've ever like had her sit down and a chat.
No, you're not like mates.
But she's not like, great,
she's
Jackie, the queen of fashion. She's the one you have to impress, and she's there. So
because you want to make jokes about it. Yeah. But then also, it's like £1 billion industry for the UK.
Yes.
And Anna Wintour's very serious. So you've got to tread that line quite carefully. Has anyone ever been annoyed and they've come up to you and be like, I'm going to batter you, Whitehall?
No, not with that one. I mean, obviously, there's been other events where I've really, where I've upset people. But at that one, I think I'm way more careful than I would be, because I quite like some nice clothes in the future. So I'm quite careful about my insult.
Well, tonight's the night. You've got Gigi Hadid there tonight. She's going to be there.
He's great.
Yeah, he's fantastic.
He's a model.
Yeah.
No,
she's going to be there tonight.
She's there.
We were going to have her on the show this morning. We put the pitch in, and we were like, you should come on, because Jack Whitehall's coming on, and he's going to be hosting the Fashion Awards. You're going to the Fashion Awards. Too busy. Where is she at 8:25 on a Monday?
Maybe her agent called and said, we're worried that this dress isn't going to fit you.
Can you get over staff? Can you get over really, really quickly? And obviously, because you're hosting the Fashion Awards tonight, we thought this could be a great moment for you, Jack Whitehall, to tell us the big predictions of fashion for 2017.
Don't do this.
What are you thinking is going to be great next year?
What's back in next year? I think it's going to be a strong year for fleeces. Global warming, obviously, and winters are getting colder. I think the fleece is going to come back hard. The croc and the sock is going to have a little renaissance come summer. Those are my two main trends.
Fleeces and crocs. So quite Tina Dahealy, really. It's quite her look.
Yes, very her look.
Hello to everybody who wants to say hello on the text, by the way.
Hello.
Robin Bristol says, don't forget to ask Jack Whitehall to join your WhatsApp group. Would you be up for this? Have you heard about this?
I don't have WhatsApp.
What do you mean you don't have WhatsApp?
WhatsApp is.
What do you mean? Why don't you have this? How do you communicate?
Producer, I'm not very good with technology, and I'm a little bit archaic. Says the guy who sat in Radio 1 wearing a black tie. I am not very down with the kids. I don't have WhatsApp.
So how do you communicate? Carrier pigeon?
What?
How do you communicate with your fans?
Is that the one where you used to send lewd pictures?
No.
Snapchat?
That was Snapchat. But
People tried to get me on that. I'm not doing that.
Not doing that? No. So maybe we could force you into having WhatsApp.
Yes, you can force me into having WhatsApp.
And then you'll just never use it.
And then I'll never use it. I am I am a 70-year-old man when it comes to the old technology. That. If I could have a Nokia 3310 still, I would have that. And I'd carry around a little laptop, not even a laptop, I'd have a desktop. And then I'd have my Nokia, and I would be happy.
Just play a bit of Snake on that. And can you stick around for a little bit?
Yeah, I can.
Is that okay?
Yeah.
You've really changed since you've put that black tie on.
Do you think?
Yeah.
Do I have more gravitas?
Yeah. It's quite intimidating.
I might wear it more often.
Yeah. I like it with the T-shirt, by the way. It looks great. Right, Jack Whitehall going to stick around. We're going to chat more after this. Whitehall is here. He is sticking around. And we've actually got, Jack, the phone number for the I'm a Celebrity Hotel.
Oh, great.
So we could give them a call in Australia and try and get hold of someone. See what's going on. Yeah?
Let's call them.
Okay, let's do it.
I just found the notes for your show. It says Neat and Jack Whitehall questions. Were they particularly messy?
What do you mean?
I thought it was a very neat interview.
Do you think it was neat?
I think these are the notes from your producer.
Oh, let me see.
They weren't meant to be read out on air. But Neat and Jack Whitehall questions. Because in rehearsals, they were all over the place, Grimshaw.
It says under here, above that actually, off air.
Off air. Oh, yes. Off air, sorry. So
Neat and Jack Whitehall questions.
Neat and Jack Whitehall questions.
They were pretty good.
I thought they were very neat.
They were great. We asked you about the tour.
It was just so neat.
In fact, I actually didn't ask any questions that we wrote. I think we just had a goss for like half an hour.
I love that someone tells you to neat in your interviews.
I love that you just aired that to the world. Thank you. Yes. More from Jack Whitehall. But right now it's 8:30 on BBC Radio 1. It is time for the news with Tina Dahealy. And Jack Whitehall is here.
Hello.
And still in black tie.
Still in black tie.
Yep.
Still rocking the black tie.
Are you just going to keep that on now till tonight?
Yeah.
You should do.
100%.
You should do.
Just walk around all day wearing it.
Hey, can we talk about the person that you told me who's going to be at the Fashion Awards tonight, which you are hosting?
Who is going to be at the Fashion Awards?
I don't know. Is that a secret? Is it a secret? Do we think?
No, I don't think
so. The guy that came in and threw sausages at me?
The gentleman who my hero, my inspiration, the man I model myself on, Marilyn Manson.
Yes.
Is going to be there this evening.
Is he going on stage? Do you have
I need to call him, actually, check that we're not wearing the same thing. Yeah. That happened last time. I wore a leather choker and a skull on my back.
And a skull.
An actual skull.
Is he coming on stage?
I think so,
Are you going to do a joke about Marilyn Manson?
He's giving out the award for Best Urban Luxury Brand.
Oh.
Or International Urban Luxury Brand, which is fashion speak for best tracksuit. And he is giving out that award. So Marilyn Manson is going to be there.
Have you ever met him?
Marilyn Manson? Yeah, we hang out all the time. It's weird, actually, yeah. No, he came and did a concert at Marlborough College when I was at boarding school there, and then we've just kept in touch ever since. We go beagling. No, I don't know Marilyn Manson.
Well, he came in
that was a shot in the dark, Nick. Jack Whitehall, are you friends with Marilyn Manson? Yes, me and him, we really hit it off during my Satanist phase. He's not close. He's not close.
He came in here. And we met him, we had him on the show, and he's massive. My warning would just be like the joke, don't do too mean a joke to Marilyn Manson.
There is no worry about that.
He's like 6'8" or something, and massive.
Yeah.
Like, he looks like he could and probably has killed.
No, I will obviously not be making any jokes at his expense. I'll be having proper easy targets. I will be taking the low-hanging fruit.
Like
you. Look at that guy there that's bursting out of his suit. It's going to be fine. The suit is going to be fine. Oh, they're bringing it in now. It might not be. I could talk to Freddie Flintoff. Maybe we could get a suit from Giacomo. I'm sorry. You just should never have told me that.
Oh, I can't
you
wait
should not
for
have given me that information. I'm going to be on stage tonight in front of 5,000 people, and you're going to be sat there, and I have that in my head. I know that someone called you at 10 o'clock this morning to arrange an emergency meeting to check whether you fitted into your suit. And I now know that. And you told me that. You put that in my head, so it's going to be at the forefront of my mind. There is no worry about me making Marilyn Manson jokes. That will be so far away from what is occupying my thoughts during this evening's performance. All I will be thinking about is Fatty Boom Boom spilling out of his suit. I'm sorry, Nick.
Well, I can't wait.
You've only got yourself to blame.
I cannot wait.
I would swerve it if I were you. I would find literally anything else to do this evening. It will be a long night if you do attend. A very long night.
Oh, Jack, I can't wait. I'm so excited.
Maybe you should play a sad song.
Hey, we have someone on the phone right now that we've got to say hello to.
Okay.
We have on hold for about 6 minutes. So,
sorry.
And they've been through something very harrowing. Joel Dommett is out of the jungle, everybody, and he is on the line. Good morning, Joel Dommett.
Good morning, Nick Grimshaw and Jack Whitehall.
Good morning. How are you?
I'm all right, thank you very much. Having a great time.
So congratulations, Joel. You're out there. You did it. You survived. I'm a Celebrity. Get me out of it.
I know. Second, right? It was pretty good.
That is amazing.
Pretty good. I mean, the Bush Tucker trials were pretty bad, but I think I'd prefer that to spending a night with Marilyn Manson any night of the week.
No, come on.
Well done, Joel.
It's really lovely.
Congratulations as well on your abs.
Oh, thank
They
you very
are
much,
exceptional.
They're
Thank you.
incredible.
Would not want to walk down those in a wedged heel. And Vorderman as well. I'm so jealous of Joel right now.
Tell me about your relationship with Carol, Joel.
I mean, it's pretty fascinating. She was like a sort of jungle mother to me while I was in there. It was really, really fun. And I'm very excited about the fact that she asked whether I wanted to go in her plane.
What?
And so she's got a plane, and I'm really excited to possibly just go for a ride in it and maybe get some sort of countdown clock.
Oh.
She's the pilot as well of the plane. She flies the plane.
She flies the plane.
Yeah.
I think it's a small one. I don't think it's like a jumbo jet sort of Bruce Dickinson.
Oh, it's not like a commercial plane that you can book flights on.
No.
She hasn't got like a
or anything like that.
Vorderman Air.
Exactly. So it's very exciting. And it's a pleasure to be out. I have eaten so much food.
What have you eaten? Come on, run us through it.
I've eaten 2 whole cheesecakes. I'm talking like whole cheesecakes, not even slices.
Oh, the obvious thing. What was the first thing you did when you came out of the jungle?
Well, the first thing I did was hug my mother.
Oh.
And that's pretty nice, right?
That's pretty nice.
And then I ate a cheesecake, and then I had a shower. I got out of the shower, and then I thought, I put some clothes on, and then I took my clothes off and got back in the shower.
Double shower.
Does it feel weird being in a room? Because even when I've been to Glastonbury, I come home and I think telly's weird, or like a phone is crazy. Like, how is it when you get in, because you've gone from the jungle to the Versace hotel? It's quite
really,
a step.
I found doors weird. I hadn't gone through a door for almost a month. And so I stood there for about 30 seconds, just opening and closing the door for a bit. It's fascinating.
Your mum's calling the ITV psychiatrist. He's lost it. He's lost it. And how is Scarlett? Because Scarlett, of course, the queen of the jungle. Are you happy for her? Or are you actually mad that you didn't become the king of the jungle?
I'm really happy. I'm happy that, that she won, because the pressure's off me, I don't want to be any king of anything. I'm quite happy to be the second best, One Direction came second, didn't they, or something?
I think they came fourth.
The fourth?
Yeah.
See, even better than that.
You're better than One Direction. Yeah.
I'm better than One Direction, so I'm hoping my career is as equaling or better than One Direction at this point.
Yeah.
In a few years' time.
Are you going to keep the abs, or were they just for the telly?
They've literally gone already, mate. They have gone already. I am already fully obese and diabetic.
Hey, I've got
Nick's got a suit you can borrow.
He doesn't get that joke. Maybe it's gone. No, it was a few hours ago. Joel, thank you so much for talking to us. Enjoy your rest of time in Australia and come and see us when you're back.
I would absolutely love to.
Go have a third shower.
Your voices. I'm going to go trip shower right now.
Go trip
Bye,
shower.
Joel.
Bye, Joel.
Bye.
Bye, mate. Bye. I don't know how he did that.
So nice, Joel.
He's the nicest guy.
He's the nicest guy ever.
I don't know how he did that show. That show was in next level this year. Could you ever do that?
Well, I like that you compared it to going to Glastonbury. I mean, it's definitely harder than going to Glastonbury. You did not need to eat a kangaroo willy at Glastonbury.
I did.
You did?
Yeah.
No, why did you do that?
Jack, thank you for coming in.
Thank you so much for having me.
We can't wait to see you. Can we come and see your arena show,
Come
please?
see me in Peterborough.
We'll be there.
That's where it's at.
We will be there, and we'll see you tonight.
See you tonight.
And good luck at the awards.
No,
Fiona, why are
no,
you
Nick.
like that?
And I mean this truthfully. Good luck to you.
Oh, no.
Let them knock like crazy, 'cause I'm not seeing